Okay, so starting my second year of residency, my first rotation was minimally invasive surgery, which was interesting because I had just done it as the intern rotation or two before that. And so I got to come back as the second year. They had changed it a little bit in the meantime. So it used to be combined with this other service, but they separated the two. So now it's only minimally invasive, which means that it was supposed to be all laparoscopic surgery. Um, we also did, like a couple like open hernias and what have you. And that actually was a great rotation. I could have spent the entire year on MIS. I got along really well with my chief at the time, and we had two interns at the time as well. So that meant even when even on weekends, we always had one other person who was there. So I didn't have to get vitals anymore, and I didn't have to do the list anymore. I didn't have to write the floor notes anymore. I just got to round and then go home on the weekends, and then during the 3 days a week that we were in the OR, I typically had my own, just me and an attending, and it was really, really awesome. I did have a little bit of a mishap in the sense that I I hit a right hepatic duct during the lap chole, which was I'd done a couple of procedures on my own as an intern, but I probably in retrospect wasn't properly supervised, but it happened, and it's a pretty big deal. You have to completely do this whole other surgery basically in order to give them proper drainage. And she was around for like a week, and this, of course, leaves me exposed for morbidity and mortality conference, which once a week we meet everybody in the department, and a couple of cases where something went wrong are chosen, and it's dissected essentially in the hopes that we can keep that from happening to somebody else. Upshot being that this is a pretty commonly encountered complication. It happens about once every 100 coles. That's the quoted statistic, at least. The problem being that it's a great learning case, so very, very tempting to pick that one. It hasn't happened yet, but a month or two afterwards, I heard that they wanted me to write it up and submit it, so that means it's in the pool now for them to potentially choose later. By submit it, though, I thought they meant they actually wanted me to go, and so I, went ahead and got into the process of making the presentation and everything. But once again, the good thing about that is I approached a couple of people to help me make my presentation, and now I know who I can go to when I need advice, or if they ever do actually pick it. What a nightmare, though. What a nightmare. And now during coles, we get to that one area where it happened, and I refer to it as my anxiety area. I can't, my heartbeat goes up and I get sweaty, and it was a couple months ago, and I've done probably 30 coles in that time since then. But still, that's the kind of thing that's gonna be with me for the rest of my life, I think. But other than that, it was a great rotation. I got a lot of operative experience. I got a lot of cases. And I got a lot more comfortable, doing what it is I'm going to be doing. So it was good. It was good. Yeah, it was also a great rotation because I actually got to have a regular schedule. The way it was structured, we had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday were our OR days. 2 of those 3 days, it was usually just me and an attending. The third day, it was me, the chief, and the attending. So the chief, did most of the case, but she was actually very generous. So if it was like a bilateral hernia, she'd do one side, I'd do the other, kind of a thing. So it worked. Also, she and I both won teaching awards last year, so it was a running joke for our medical students. Oh, look, you get this award-winning teaching team. Oh, and so we had fun like that. And then on Thursdays we just have clinic just all day. My birthday happened to fall on a clinic day, so I was in clinic just all day on my birthday. And the county clinics get really really overcrowded, so we'd see like 60 patients every clinic day. It was horrible. But then once again, upshot of this service being recently separated from the other service, whereas Fridays were usually their clinic day, now we had nothing to do. So I essentially had 3-day weekends. And I was able to go to my friend's wedding in Utah, and I was able to go to my other friend's bachelorette party that was far from here. And yeah, no, it was good. It was a great rotation. And I'd get at least one day off a week, and I was never on call. Those were all fantastic things that I am not getting on other rotations, let me tell you. My next two, I've been on call every fourth day. It's referred to as Q4 call, and particularly for the one I'm on for the one that I'm on right now, those calls are rough. You do it, you get through it, and I think I'm learning. Did 5 cases last night. It was pretty cool. So, I think little by little I'm actually becoming a surgeon. Crazy. So yeah, that was minimally invasive. I'm gonna try to do. I just got off of the surgical ICU service over on the private side. It was also interesting. So yeah, I'll try to do that one. I think sometime next week or two, and then catch up with the acute care surgery, and I will be caught up. Yay! So once again, any comments, any questions, anything like that, go ahead and leave them in the comments. Not a lot going on overall. Q4 call here. All I do is work and sleep these days. So, not a lot going on any other front, I suppose. Hung out with my cousin yesterday. It was good. I get what you can when you can. So, it is what it is. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing well, and I'll try to do another one soon. In the meantime, take care, and I will try to keep from hitting any other bile ducts. See you later.